Welcome back, my dark minions, to my dark kingdom. Today, I'm going to be doing a theory about how potentially Nintendo may be pulling the strings of how Bowsette's popularity is. I don't have any proof. It's just a theory I have. But if you haven't seen the comic strip, I advise you to look that up real fast, because that actually provides a lot of answers here and potential reveals to the story. Now, the reason why Nintendo might be pulling the strings here first. Oh, before I continue on, just to let you know, I decided to make a theory because I saw Noble Lost Paws do one, and I watched that and I wanted to make one myself. Just to let you know, this isn't a collab video. This is not. Me and him have never talked. I just like his content and the way. And I'm just doing a version. He did history of how Bowser got so popular. I'm making a theory how Nintendo could be pulling the strings and having this popularity skyrocket unintentionally, though, but still potentially in their ball court. So if this conceits any theories sound familiar to his channel, it just let you know it's just because it's probably came up in my head and probably used by accident. But if you want to see his original video, sorry, I'll put it up in the link down below. Now let's continue. The reason why I say Nintendo could be potentially pulling the strings here is because is for reasons like this. If you haven't seen the comment in a comic, is that Bowser was going to have a hat just like Mario's in order to control people. Basically, he would have been able to throw it on anybody, and in that comic, he actually threw it on Princess Peach and was able to control her. Basically, that was basically how Bowsette was going to be in the game. Except they decided not to put that in for some reason, and to possibly a sequel or maybe potential new character or anything. But the reason why I say that is significant here is because if you remember how this all started, and it was from that video for where they posted up. Remember Peachette? She has the ability to get a crown and transform into, Toadette was able to turn into Peachette because of the super crown. Now, if you look at the consistency between the comet and the super crown is acting a lot like the hat, the Bowser in the comic strip, and basically is transforming, and whoever wears it transforms into that person. Except for controlling, it just transforms the person. That comic strip has control. This one basically just has the wearer transform into basically Peach. Well, I guess Peach, but they're based different entities now. Which is why I'm saying how Nintendo may be pulling the strings. They may be secretly maybe pull that out and then decided to put the Super Crown, transforming that hat, that Bowser hat, in the comic strip for the game that was supposed to be in there, but they pulled it out. And decided to put the Super Crown in it. So, to see whether or not anybody would get the idea to put on Bowser. And it seems that they may have gambled a little bit, or was unintended. All of a sudden, Bowsette is born, and then all of a sudden the entire internet is crazy over her. And then all of a sudden the popularity of Nintendo's stocks keeps rising, but like I said, it's probably because they have a new game coming on. But still, having so close to that point is very, very coincidental, is what I just like to say. Now, if you think that, yeah, of course, Nintendo might be playing this, but considering how they're acting right now, let's not give them too much credit. Like I said, this is just a theory, but they have done some things in the past that actually worked out for them to get at them in their favor. Now, Bowsette, they may have gambled to see if Bowsette would be popular, And this may be a way for them to bring in Bowsette and potentially other characters, probably skins or other characters, into the Nintendo universe. That's just my theory and how they might do it. Alright. Sorry. I'm trying to keep myself calm right now. But like I said, the Bowsette's popularity skyrocketed, and this may have had unintentional helpfulness for Nintendo. They possibly did this to see how would we react, and we have reacted wonderfully. And I have to say this, yes, it's basically wonderful to see this with all the influence that Bowsette has gone now. And thanks to Super Crown going into other genres now, it's spreading like wildfire, and this may be what Nintendo was looking for. Like I said, I'm not saying that it's true. I'm just saying it's just a theory that I have. Now, as I was saying, if you look at all the consistencies, the Super Crown comes in, Bowsette gets popular out of a sudden, and then we get the comic strip and find out that Bowser gets that hat to control people. And like I said in the beginning, if you think of that, connecting to how this all is connected, if you think about that hat that Bowser had in that comic strip, and put it all the way back to that video where Toadette uses the Super Crown to become Peachette, it kind of makes sense how Nintendo may have actually intentionally did this. Like I said, just a theory. Basically changing it up so that I'm trying to come up with the words here, but I'm trying to stay calm at the same time. How they changed that hat, instead of controlling, but instead transforming. Basically, like I said, they may have gambled on it. They may have wanted to see whether or not what kind of new stuff would happen. They may have not had that intentional to have Bowsette there. They could have had any other character do it. But there's another reason why I think Bowser may have been the preferred candidate, and why Nintendo may have put Bowser here. And that is in Noble's video that you can look up in the comments down below. I'm sorry. And that is that he's potentially a tsundere. And if you don't know what the definition of tsundere is, it's basically someone who hides their feelings from others. Yeah. And how Bowser acts? Basically, he helps Mario and Luigi and Peach to save the kingdom, but he doesn't want them to know his feelings, that he wants to help them. He basically just scoffs it off, it doesn't matter, and just lets it be. But if you know that means that Nintendo had the perfect opportunity to know how they created Bowsette. Which means they may have intended this to happen a long time ago. And this just happened to fall on their laps. But we will never know. Maybe. Like I said, if you want to know the theory of how this could potentially be happening, go watch Noble's video down below in the comments down below. Sorry. Yeah, basically has a lot more information than I have, and I just wanted to make a theory how Nintendo may be pulling the strings here. And like I said, the way it's going right now, the potential of Bowsette becoming an actual character or a skin or potential another story or a new game here may be on the horizon, people. If you have any of your own theories, leave them down in the comments. But like I said, how popular Bowsette is probably because of how they made Bowser. And before I go, just to let you know that how Bowser acts is basically how we all wish Peach would act. All that, because if you know how Peach is, it's kind of gotten boring after a while. Now I'm just going to be editing this video. Like I said, it's not that long. It's just a theory I had. It's not a long video. Maybe, I don't know. And that's about it. Like I said, if you want to see the theory of how Noble thinks Bowser and Nintendo may have made down Bowser at the perfect opportunity, watch this video down in the description down below, in the comments down below. Oh man, I can't talk right today. And you want more information? Actually, I don't think I have any information besides that. Like I said, it's all there. If you think about it real hard, all these three are connected. And yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to be calm here because this is my first theory that I'm coming up with, and it's not that very good. But I'm going to be hearing the comments saying that how stupid this is, or how horrible I'm making this, trying to come up with a theory. But like I said, it's just a theory I had, and the theory that's happening right now could be potential at having Bowsette become a real character. Now, like I said, you can look up any other video if you want. And if you want, you can look at the description down below to watch Noble's video to see his theory on how Nintendo could have made Bowsette an actual potential girl that we wanted. Alright, that's about it. Hope you like it. If you didn't, well, leave me down in the comments down below. Tell me your theories. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know your theories. Hey, start a conversation in the comments down below. And who knows? Yeah, it may come true, it may not. We can only hope. Alright. Also, like I said, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down below. Press the little bell and the subscribe button so whenever you be notified whenever I post up my videos. Or you can just come to my channel whenever you want. And whenever you have the time. And also share my videos. So I can spread my dark influence myself. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you like the theory. Alright. My dark means dismissed.